Karen stormed onto my porch, waving HOA papers, shouting I had to comply or be fined. What she didn't know? The land under her house, her whole HOA community, belongs to me. It started like any other morning at my countryside estate. The birds were singing, the lake shimmered, and I was sipping my coffee when a woman in pastel pink stumped up my driveway. Clipboard in hand, sunglasses perched like armor, it was Karen, president of the Willow Creek HOA. She didn't bother to say hello. "You need to sign these," she barked, slamming papers onto my patio table. "As a resident within the HOA zone, you must register and pay dues immediately." I looked at her, calm but amused. "I think you're mistaken," I said, flipping through her papers. "This property isn't part of your HOA." Karen crossed her arms, smirking. "Oh, everyone says that until they get fined. Don't test me." That's when my property manager, Lewis, stepped out from inside. He looked at Karen, confused, then chuckled. "Ma'am, you do realize this land and the subdivision your HOA manages is all owned by him, right?" Karen blinked. "Excuse me?" I stood, walking toward her. "You're standing on my property, Karen. I leased this land to your HOA under a 20-year ground contract. I'm your landlord." Her face turned pale. That's not possible. I run this community." "Correction," I said evenly. "You run it for me. And since you just tried to fine me for living on my own land, I'll be reviewing your HOA's financials, effective immediately." Lewis handed me a thick folder. "Already pulled the reports. Let's just say some spending looks suspicious." Karen's clipboard slipped from her hands. "You can't do this," she shouted. "Oh, I can," I said, walking past her. "See, landlords have rights too. You might want to check your lease agreement before trying to intimidate your boss again." The next week, the HOA board called an emergency meeting. Karen tried to argue, but the members had already seen the audit. Unapproved decorating expenses, missing maintenance funds, and even charges for personal events. By Friday, she was out, fired and fined. As I looked out over Willow Creek that evening, I saw her house lights off and her for sale sign up. Sometimes, karma doesn't knock. It just serves an eviction notice.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.